Hello, good morning to you. Welcome to the business news. Your budget for fuel consumption for each day is expected to remain unchanged at least for the next 2 weeks. This is because price of petroleum products is likely to remain unchanged at the pumps until the end of this month. Let's get you more details on this good news.
Various calculations by Joy Business show that with the exception of LPG, that should witness about 3% jump in price per kilogram, petrol and diesel should just go up by under 1%. However, for most of the oil marketing companies that Joy Business engaged, they do not really think that for now this marginal increase should be passed on to the consumers, which should have resulted in some hikes at the pumps from this weekend. This would mean that a gallon of diesel or petrol should still be sold at the pumps at around 30 cedis. Well, for some, it's still never say never, as with the over 90 oil marketing companies in operation and with the current deregulation policy, not all these firms might hold their prices, as some could change their mind and hike the prices.
Now, the Ghana Free Zones Authority says it is in the process of reviewing its regulatory legislation to make it more investor-friendly. A stakeholder meeting is to be set up for free zone enterprises to make input for the proposed amendment. Chief Executive Michael Ochrebefi says the law in its current form has become outmoded. He was addressing executives of free zones enterprises in Kumasi.
The Free Zones program is a government policy to promote export-oriented investment. The meeting was part of a scheduled nationwide roadshow by the Free Zones Authority to discuss issues peculiar to each region. CEO Michael Ochrebefi emphasizes the need to amend the law regulating the authority's operation.
The concept has been there for the last 20 years, and the concept have not seen any amendment. Other institutions of government that do similar, jobs. We do related business with them, like GIPC, GEPA. They have done amendments to their act, but we have not. We think that the act has become very outmoded, and we need to make it relevant to modern day business, so that people who do business with the Free Zones Authority will see that we are serious to do business with them. It is not just about having an institution of government operating and being a one-stop shop to serve its customers, but we should be relevant. We should be able to be relevant to time and be an institution that is ready to do business not only in Ghana but beyond the jurisdiction, and that's what we are trying to do. So we are trying to create a serious opportunity for investors in Ghana to know about the concept and be part of it.
Under the Free Zones program, businesses must add value and export at least 70% of their annual production. The program combines both the enclave and single factory enterprise schemes to make the whole country accessible to potential investors. Mr. Ochrebefi says it is imperative to strengthen local businesses to compete on international markets.
There are a lot of benefits in joining the Free Zones program. If you join the Free Zones program, government consciously will give you 10 years tax holiday. 10 years tax, corporate tax in Ghana is 25%, and government will give you 10 years tax holiday, which is very phenomenal. With this, you can be able to get a lot of money which can be plugged back in business, and it will help you. Even after the 10 years, you will not even pay the 25%, but you pay 15%, which is good. So these are some of the good benefits in the Free Zones program. So I want to encourage as many people as possible in this country, especially in the Ashanti region and the northern part of Ghana. For me, Free Zones, that's our responsibility. We have to be able to let people know that it is not all good to do business in your local area, but you can also extend your frontiers by going beyond your country, so that you can join the international business players. And with that, we know that we will be good to go to achieve our goals as a country.
Meanwhile, the board is considering a new unit at the Secretariat to assist companies in the oil and gas industry. A research and business development unit is already in place to conduct market intelligence to encourage companies to explore markets beyond the traditional space. Prince Apia reporting.
As part of efforts to bridge the unemployment gap in the country, Ashesi University, with support from some corporate entities, has held a career fair at its Brekusu campus. The aim is to equip students of the university with the needed skills to make them ready for the job market. Graduate unemployment is growing annually and discouraging many people from willingly pursuing tertiary education. But according to the Assistant Director of Career Services at Ashesi University, Abigail Welbeck, the fair will help harness a smooth transition from academia to job acquisition.
Over 90 organizations from various industries in Ghana took part in the 12th Ashesi University Career Fair organized by the Career Services Office of the university. Speaking to Joy Business, Assistant Director of Career Services at the university, Abigail Welbeck, says the fair would go a long way to secure jobs for students and alumni of the university.
We don't only want to give students the knowledge in the classroom, we want to make sure that they have the experience, they have the needed skills, they know what is going on the ground, so that they can mesh the two, what they learn in the classroom and then what is happening out there, so that when they're done, they become very employable. They have the right skill sets that the employers are looking for. So this is one of the ways we try to do that. We bring a lot of organizations on campus to interact with the students and talk about opportunities that are available in their organizations. And then students are also able to create networks that goes beyond this. Some of them are able to get mentoring mentors from this fair, and some of them get opportunities. So it's just bridging that gap between academia and then industry.
On his part, exhibition volunteer from Royal Crown Packaging Limited, Michael Cliff, is urging universities to provide more of such platforms for companies to train students for the job market.
Like there's this saying, catch them young and they shall be yours forever. We believe that when we tap into talent at this stage, we can change their mindset, we can reorient their mindset into that kind of people that we want. So by the time they are done doing internship with us over a period, they have that zeal, that commitment, and that grittiness to exceed and perform optimally anywhere in the world. So that is why we are partaking in this. We want to change the way advertising is done. We believe the vision is to move people and brands forward, society, people, brands forward. So that's what we seek to do.
At the end of the fair, students who excelled in the various competitions were presented with awards. Multiple awards winner at the fair, Jean-Ni Odate Kwakupo, is urging tertiary institutions to go beyond theoretical education to a more practical approach to solving some of the country's challenges.
I think as much as possible, it starts from the educational side of things. So while the students are in school, give them the opportunity to try their hands at several different things. Let them identify problems and find practical ways of doing that. So by the time they're out of there, they already know how to hit the ground running in which institutions they find themselves.
Shed more light.
So pretty much, if you are able to give students the opportunity to discover the kind of problems or challenges in their country, they are able to relate to it. And then if the educational system facilitates them to be able to learn while tackling these challenges, then by the time they are out of these educational institutions, they know that whatever institution they find themselves in, they can apply what they've learned to practical challenges they face.
The one-day annual fair had a number of panel sessions and competitions that ran alongside. Bismarck Ausa, Joy Business.
And that's business for now. More business will come at midday. My name is Emmanuel Abwaji Riafe. Next is Pause.